What's going on, Gathered Squad? Here another reaction video for you today. Now look, I've been checking out Nuke's Top 5. I'm gonna make a playlist too of my Nuke's Top 5 videos. I believe this is my third or fourth vid. But I've been checking out ghost vids, man. This is my first mystery vid. This is made back in 2016. Of course, major shout out to Nuke's Top 5. I wanted to change it up, man. I'm seeing the Foo Fighters tonight. I'm looking forward to it, man. I haven't been to a concert since 2019, man. I used to be at concerts all the damn time, so, you know, I didn't want to do a ghost vid that was too long and edit it for too long before I have to leave for the show, man. So this is only about 6.5 minutes, but mysteries, man? Yeah. Now, some of the ghost stuff was kind of iffy. I wasn't sure whether some of it was fake, some of it might have been real, but a lot of it, you know, it's easy to make a fake ghost vid. But mysteries, man. There's a lot of mysteries in life. I'm looking forward to checking this out. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and share. Join the squad. Join the family. Let's get it.
The top 5 unsolved Christmas time mysteries.
Ooh. Alright, yeah, because this video came out December 17th, 2016, so we got Christmas themed. Alright. We got Christmas in September, y'all.
Los Feliz Murder Mansion.
Ooh.
In December 1959, Dr. Harold Perelson suffered a violent psychotic break. He took a hammer and beat his wife to death with it. Then he almost beat his 18-year-old daughter to death as well. When his 2 younger children woke up after hearing
Bro, that's some Shining type shit right there.
their screams, he calmly told them, "Nothing's wrong. Go back to bed." Dr. Perelson then retired to the bedroom, where he calmly finished a chapter of a book that he had been reading. After that, he poured...
Bro, this dude kills his wife. And after he kills his wife, he just casually reads a book. As if that's nothing. Yo, what?
poured himself a glass of acid and drank it, killing himself in a slow, painful...
I'm trying to wrap my head around it. So he commits murder. Basically sits down, reads a book like nothing happened, to read a book for the last time, and kills himself by drinking acid? Yo.
Full death. But believe it or not, this story gets even stranger. The Perelson house was purchased by a couple named Julian and Emily Enriquez. Inexplicably, the Enriquez couple never lived in the home. In fact, for some odd reason, they never even changed a single thing, leaving the house exactly the way it was on the night of the murder-suicide. To this day, almost 60 years later, the Los Feliz murder mansion remains the same as it was on the night of the December 1959 murder. The house still contains its original 1950s furniture and appliances.
Such a creepy dog.
There's even Christmas gift wrapping paper that had been left out after Mrs. Perelson had wrapped some Christmas presents shortly before her murder. The final
But what's the point of buying the house if you're not going to live in it, change it up or anything? You just leave it as the prior owners. Especially, like, I mean, I guess maybe to preserve their memory, but that's still kind of weird.
Christmas celebration. On December 18th, a wealthy older woman in her mid-60s strolls into a Virginia cemetery called Pleasant Valley. She heads to the side of the graveyard's baby graves, a location labeled Babyland by the cemetery. She lays out a plastic tarp, sets up a Christmas tree near the graves, and decorates it with ornaments and ribbons. She then begins listening to several comedy recordings on her old-fashioned Walkman cassette player. While she relaxes near her newly decorated Christmas tree and listens to her tapes, she drinks brandy and swallows several Valium. She then puts a plastic bag over her head, tapes it closed with duct tape, and then proceeds to slowly suffocate herself to death.
What?
When the woman's body is found, the police find a note that reads, quote, "Deceased by own hand. Prefer no autopsy. Please order cremation with funds provided. Thank you, Jane Doe." Along with the note, there are 2 $50 bills, one for the coroner's payment and one for the cemetery. The Warminster Thing.
What? See, now this is actual shit that happened in real life. Now, the ghost vids, like I said, it's easy to make a fake ghost vid. Some of it may be real, some of it may be fake, but there's a lot of fake ghost vids out there. Also, a lot of these YouTubers, like, I wouldn't say I wouldn't trust a YouTuber. Like me, I do reaction vids. Like, if I were to do, like, a paranormal thing, like, where, like, it's something I came across, but I wouldn't, like, set out, if y'all know what I mean. But these people that are specifically have YouTubes for these ghost vids, it kind of makes your reliability go down, because you do obviously like get your views, get your money, you know, that's what your YouTube's for. But I don't know, y'all know what I mean. But this shit actually happened, and like, this is just weird.
On Christmas Day in 1965, in the small English town of Warminster, a series of bizarre events began to occur. A woman walking to church for Christmas services was knocked to the ground by what she could only describe as an odd sound passing overhead. The so-called odd sound was reported that Christmas Day by multiple Warminster residents and came to be known as the Warminster Thing. The incidents continued. Witnesses stated that the sound, quote, killed pigeons in flight, peppered dormice with holes, and stunned animals, partridges, and pheasants. Some people...
Bro, is that a UFO? Now, I do believe in aliens, man. People that say they don't believe in aliens, think about it. We live on basically a rock with water on it and plants. The fact that, you know, we live in a livable planet, but there's other planets around us that may not be livable for humans, but the other planets still have life on them. It's just not human life, but like plant life and stuff like that. But there's billions and billions of other galaxies out there in universes. So we can't even see the next galaxy over, by the way. So for all we know, the galaxy next to us could have tons of livable planets, or even just one like here. So and some of them may be less sophisticated, maybe less advanced. Some of them may be way more advanced. Some of them may not be human. But to think like that we are the only ones out there, man, like when there's so many other galaxies and universes and stuff out there, I feel like that's just ignorant. Because look what, we just live on a tiny ass rock, basically. Like, and anything can come and destroy us. Everyone's worried about being nuked. Bro, I'm not worried about getting nuked. I'm worried about getting like hit by like an asteroid or something. That could be detrimental. Like any little thing, man. Look out the dinosaurs. Shit. But anyway, let's get back to the vid.
Even said that they were knocked down by the strange force of the sound. Soon after the multiple occurrences of the sound, reports of UFO sightings began in the small English town. It has been over 50 years since the first Christmas Day occurrence of the Warminster Thing, but these strange events still take place in Warminster, England to this day. The strange case of Matilda Rooney. On Christmas Eve, an elderly couple named Patrick and Matilda Rooney asked their live-in farmhand John Larson to join them to celebrate the Christmas season with a couple of drinks. After imbibing and sharing a pleasant chat with the older couple, farmhand John Larson retires to his room on the second floor to bed down for the night. When Larson awakes the next morning, what he finds downstairs chills him to the core. His employer, Patrick Rooney, is lying lifeless on the floor, apparently dead from smoke inhalation. Alarmed and fearful that the house might be on fire, John Larson searches the residence, but he can find no evidence of a fire anywhere inside. However, the case becomes even more bizarre when Larson searches the house's kitchen. There he finds Matilda Rooney's charred, severed foot, surrounded by ash.
Man, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Bro, imagine waking up to this. Man, you just go right up to this guy. He's passed out on the floor like, bro, wake up. Wake up. oh shit, he's dead. Like, what's going on? Then you find his chopped off leg. What? Oh, this is some Saw shit. This is some Saw shit.
Ash and lying on a scorch mark on the kitchen floor 7 feet wide. None of the rest of the kitchen shows any signs of fire damage whatsoever. It was as if Matilda had simply burst into flames sometime during the night. Flames so hot that they had reached a temperature of over 1400 degrees Celsius and reduced Matilda's body to ash. Yet the same
1400, bro, I don't know that conversion. I don't know that conversion. Hold up. 1400 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. So this is 2,552 degrees Fahrenheit. Holy sh! Bro, that's so weird. That's so weird, bro. That's so fucking weird.
Fire hadn't burned anything else in the house and had only scorched the floor beneath Matilda's body. The horrifying murder of Tracy Mertens. On December 23, 1994, Tracy Mertens answered the door of her home in Birmingham, England. She was attacked, blindfolded, and dragged from her home by two men. They stuffed her into the trunk of a yellow Ford Escort and sped away. The men drove Tracy 70 miles to Eton Christ Church, where they then forced her from the car. On the steps of the Eton Church, the two men doused Tracy with gasoline and set her on fire. Suffering burns over 95% of her body, Tracy died in the hospital in the early hours of Christmas Eve. Police offered a reward of £30,000 for any information leading to the arrest of the two men responsible. However, no one ever came forward. It has now been over 20 years since Tracy's horrifying abduction and death, but the two men who killed her have never been found.
Wow, what the fuck? Man, I don't even know what to say about all that shit. And as far as the lady that was scorched to death, like, I don't understand. Like, over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, the only scorch marks are below her body. I can't comprehend that. Like, y'all gotta let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below about these incidents, man. Like, what do you think's going on for these, like, specific ones? Like, what do you think about the burn mark victim? About the girl that was burned at the church at the end? About UFOs? Let me know what you think about UFOs, man. Let me know about, like, these individual vids, your opinions, your viewpoints. But I don't know what to say, man. This shit crazy. Anyway, stay tuned. I have more videos coming for y'all soon. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share. Join the squad. Join the family. Let's get it, man.